The technology tool that I decided to use for this week 4 redesign activity is Edmodo. I selected Edmodo for a couple of reasons. Number one is I think that it gives you the best option for different assessment types, such as an assignment, a quiz, a discussion. I'm going to walk you through each of those today. The other reason I chose it is that I think it's a great learning management system tool for your classroom, and it really allows you to take control of your classes and what you want them to do with technology, and really getting that online presence as an early student. So the first thing you can do in Edmodo is you can create an assignment. So what I've done here is I created an assignment for my science group. So I give the students the assignment details, and then as a teacher I can click on and see which students have turned that in. So for this one, the students have to type up a 3-paragraph entry describing their design options for their Newton scooter vehicles, and then when they submit their assignment, they have to attach their document to the assignment submission tool. And then what that does on my end is it sorts them out into different classes. So for each of my periods, I can create a class, and then it'll turn in the assignments into those class periods. That way I'm not having to sort through them in my emails. Another option I have is I can create a discussion. And so up here, if I take a look at my science notes, I can do a note, an assignment, a quiz, a poll, or a snapshot with my lessons here, my standards. So one thing I can do is I can create a note, and so I can say, in this post, please explain one design option and how it relates to Newton's laws of motion. Now once I post that, it'll go to all my students, okay, and then now they are able to reply to that post just like we would in an online classroom, and they can reply to their classmates as well. And it really gives me a real quick formative assessment of what they know and how they can respond to each other. So the last thing you can do is you can create more of a summative assessment, which would be a quiz. So here I've created Newton's laws of motion quiz. So if I click on this, it'll bring up my side of the quiz here. Now what I can do is I can click on each question, and once the student has answered it, or my class has answered it, I can see which percentage of students answered which question type, or how they answered it, and then it really allows me to make a decision on where we need to go next in our lesson, or if I need to go back and reteach anything. Like I said before, I think the Edmodo is probably one of the best LMS systems to use for assessments and evaluations, and I do believe that it's really helpful for teachers to have in their classroom. Thank you.